So his PT and INR came back at normal. Both values were way too high for someone heading in for surgery.
Yeah, definitely. So why were his bleeding times so long? Was he on some type of anticoagulant?
Oh, that's exactly it. He was on warfarin because he had a stroke a few years ago. The doctor had told him to stop taking it 5 days prior to surgery. Well, you know how it goes. He forgot, and it didn't help that he had even taken a few aspirin the day before. Can you believe it?
Hey, we got the same cases in Canada. No difference there.
Yeah, come to think of it, I remember we used to run into this kind of thing a lot back at Duke in the US, before I came here for my residency in tropical medicine. How quickly you forget what things are like back home.
Right? How long have you been here again?
2 years, and I would love to stay for another 2.
I know. You love it here. And it shows. The Tanzanians, the doctors and nurses, they actually listen to you. I guess when you're a research fellow from a prestigious American university, people actually take you seriously.
Well, sometimes, anyway.
So what happened then? Was the surgery postponed, or did you put in an order for platelets or something?
So of course I did, but it didn't make a difference.
Wait, what? Didn't the other nurses say anything? You knew that the prolonged bleeding times were contraindications for surgery.
It's not really the way it works here, Liz. It's not that easy. Sure, we knew the complications, the risk of blood loss, and so on. But because of cost and limited supplies, Dr. Kebwe decided to go ahead with surgery without ordering any blood. And, ultimately, that's his choice, because at the end of the day, he's the surgeon.
I don't know, Ben. Maybe it's not my place to say, but, back home, it's our job as nurses and healthcare advocates to be the patient's advocates. If we see a wrong order, or if an order wasn't placed, it's our job to use our nursing judgment to challenge it. I get where you're coming from, but isn't patient safety the most important thing?
Here in Tanzania, there's an order to things, a chain of command. Resources are scarce too.
Okay, I've seen that, even though I've only been here a couple weeks. But I've also seen how hard the nurses work, how hard they work to be members of an interprofessional team.
It's just the way it goes here. No one challenges it. And, it's what works. After a while, you begin to respect the professional boundaries.
Anyways, this is just how I feel nursing should be.
Right, maybe that's the way nursing should be. In Canada.
God, I hate that guy. I'm so frustrated. I feel like I came all the way to Tanzania, do full towels, and take blood pressure every couple days. I feel like I'm going to cry. I don't know what's wrong with me. Maybe it's this heat.
It's okay to cry if you want to, Liz. My aluminosilicate glass surface is tear resistant.
Shut up, Siri.